The Unkillable Demon King, Faker, with 5 Worlds titles to his name, has had a ridiculous amount of outplays throughout his career so far, and today we've decided to compile 20 of his greatest plays in League of Legends history.
Tanky jungler, actually not going to spot him, I don't believe. And you can see the back off here. They're wanting to turn. They find Cuz, but he's just way too fast. That's not the guy you were looking for. And the Baron continuing to go down here. Just looking for this one. All 5 members of DRX just grouped up onto this. The sleep will come in, and they could look for this fight as Becca gets a huge knock up in the front line, and Keria already dies. Although the damage does come out here, but take a look at Teddy. He's so low, and he's just going to be burst down by the Lilia. Do they have the damage, though? Cuz is actually in that back line, and Faker stays alive for the entire time. All the other carries on the side of DRX do go down. Really nice stopwatch, though, from Pyosik staying alive. This is such a close fight, and Faker's going to take it down in the end with a double kill as T1
He's stolen by SKT, but now where is the fight going to go? Efforts there on the front line. Karsa able to find the kick onto Khan, into the rest of RNG. Faker's going to be in there on the backside as well. Uzi finding the damage in onto Khan. RNG still going to be kept alive, but the health bars are critically low. Faker's after Uzi, but he won't be able to find him just yet. Faker's stumbling away, but he's the only man left standing. Karsa and Longxing are after him. Sonic Wave will not find the mark, but the pursuit continues. Karsa is stopped in his tracks, but Longxing continues the chase. The Claw will not find the mark, and Faker hands him a card and walks away.
RNG will not find the ace, but they still found 4 kills onto
Watch Faker once again with this great finish and escape.
But also notice how Faker flashed to avoid the bubble from Xiaohu, which then landed onto his AD carry, shutting him out of the fight. So Faker ends up being the only one to survive, sidestepping everything. The cool, calm demeanor of Faker allows him to walk away nonchalantly. No problems here.
Honestly, like, the rest of this, he's really just running away at max speed, but something about Faker makes us be like, wow! Run in the straight line. But he did so many...
It's going to force something from SKT. SKT having Shen split pushing, he's going to have to join the fight if there's a hard engage. This is all on the next Gragas ulti.
Oh, Barrel's rolling in there as well. That turret now down to half. They managed to avoid the damage and knock up out of Bengi. There is Watch right at the front trying to get involved. Bengi, oh, blown up. Well, his passive is there to save him. Will he be able to escape? There is Stan United coming in. Stranglethorn's going to knock Najin Sword into the air. Prey's going to fall here. Faker from the side. Crescendo comes around. SKT doing great in this one. Now Kane going to be the target. Exhaust goes down, but it won't make a difference. Expression is going to try and chase down Faker here, but with Impact to get that taunt down. Will he have the finisher? Faker is still alive. Charm's going to land onto him. Is he going to be able to walk away? Faker is still running. There's another turn, and Expression goes down. What just happened here? Faker magic again.
Faker timed that re-engage just at the beginning of the fight. Let's look at this again. He times the re-engage perfectly with the Aatrox revive and then Shen's shield on top of Aatrox. Faker went right through that fight, all the way to the back, and takes out Prey at the very beginning, taking so much damage away from Sword. And then he's able to land the combo onto Sona. Now right here, it's up to the very coordinated play. Impact with the taunts at the perfect times. Right after the stun goes down, he gets it onto Faker, and Faker heals up the minion. He sees that he has the passive up. He gets the full Orb of Deception, which does the most damage and will heal him for the most. Then times the charm onto Expression for the last hit, which spaces out perfectly for taunt to come back up.
Massive, massive play there for SKT.
Rated here. As T1 trying to do the same thing. Teleport now to come forward. As Zeus on that flank angle. The Shy now here. And Gumayushi pretty safe now on that back line.
Look at Keria though. It's so hard for Weibo to walk up because Keria is on that sideline. They know he's there.
Yeah, he flashes in. He finds himself the charm onto Force. There is the ultimate from the Shy, but it just doesn't quite do enough. They try and get out, but Faker has the perfect execution and locks down his fellow ninja. Xiaohu now taking a whole lot of damage, and Faker is in the shroud. He's toying with him. It's a double kill. What? Order! And back in again. It's a triple for Faker. Zeus is going to be able to help lock down the next one. Faker eventually goes down, but it's 4 for him and Keria.
And that is T1 turning the situation around.
Their health bars are low. Not all of Weibo's cooldowns actually.
Championship, it's T1, one dragon from Seoul. And Carrier gets spotted. He says, great, I'm going to engage. Both your soul laners are stacked up. Carrier goes right in, knocks them both up. The Bard ulti comes through there. I think it was meant to protect the Shy and Xiaohu, but it kind of backfired as it immuned the ulti coming through from the Shy.
And from Xiaohu, that was 2 ultimates that just didn't find their mark. The anti-synergy, really rough for Weibo here with their backs against the wall. They just don't find the angle, and that is soul point set up. A triple kill for Faker on Akali, a champion that, well, of course, we knew he could play, but we hadn't seen this year just yet.
I tell you what, it's pretty poignant seeing him play Sylas and Akali in this series, though, after what happened last year. Just showing that it doesn't really matter what the meta's like.
Sensors, but even though the Kog'Maw does have that Targons and they're getting those extra executions over to the Janna, Wolf only went with the quintessences for gold generation, whereas Smoothie went for both seals and quintessences. So they have a little bit more, but mid lane's gonna have some action.
Moving in, flash forward. Faker does what he can with the petrifying gaze, but it might not be enough. Heal coming through. Faker needs to make his way out. Out comes the backside. The flashback. Contract's now in trouble. Faker pushing for a little bit more. Is he gonna get the first blood here? That's it from Faker.
Super clean outplay there. You wait until the Rek'Sai shows for the ultimate as he's coming forward, as she is coming forward, then you flash, you can dodge the damage. Faker never scared for his life there. Turns it around, gets the kill, and the collapse from SKT to punish Jensen as well. Huge, huge opening here.
Yeah, exactly. Getting 2 kills for the price of just trying to kill Faker, and he doesn't even die. The summoners are gone, so Cloud9 could come back to the middle lane if they want to try and again, but how much they lost for just the one play is very substantial.
That's double buffs on the Jarvan, double buffs on the Cassio, and it's not like Jensen and Contracts kept their flash either. That's a tough ask, and we can see the play one more time.
And it's super forced from Cloud9 as well. The ultimate was fine from Faker, but this decision to dive, the timing of the flash, all incredible, and then Contracts with nowhere to go. At the same time, Jarvan going towards the middle lane. They'll make the play, and there's no ulting out for that Rise.
Yeah.
You have
that
to think
timing,
about, all right, what will they think is the best play for me? And now I'm going to do something different, right? It becomes that kind of evolution of the mind game, which I think is so interesting to watch. Looking for Faker now.
Trying to get underneath the tower, needs to dodge away from the Everfrost, the charm, the root, he dodges perfectly! Oh, Faker, you beautiful man, escapes the 3-man dive!
What was that? I don't actually know what he did. Like, I saw him get... He was sidestepping as much as possible to try and dodge away from the charm. He avoided the root from the Everfrost as far as I could tell. But then I saw Bin flash and then Faker flash, and I'm like, hang on, how is he now alive?
Poised to push this to a game 5. Potentially, they're looking so good in this one.
Okay, so let's have a look back at this one.
Dodge
so
the Everfrost.
Dodges the root. He flashes the charm.
So good,
Root,
man.
Xiaohu, Bin tries to get the execute. Oh my god, he's so good.
And he landed the chains on Bin. Bin flashed there because he wanted to get into melee range.
Just yet, Chain of Corruption has already been used. Here comes Wonder. He eats an Enchanted Crystal Arrow to the face, and Faker's been able to join the fray. 5 members of G2 trying to push forward, but the minion wave is getting obliterated. Oh! Massive! Manages to steal the Null. Faker turns around. He hijacks G2's chances. Listen to that crowd as SKT turn it around.
That was absolutely insane from Faker. That was the perfect opportunity for him because the number of things that he has done just like this. And we can see the siege is being set up by G2. They have top lane pushed in, they have bot lane pushed in. Everything looks great for them, and G2's like, right, let's find this quick pick onto Khan, but then Mata comes in for the save once again.
And when the QSS can walk up that aggressive with 2 cleanse effects, the re-engage starts, you think, okay, we're just gonna back away from here, no harm, no foul. Faker hasn't hijacked an ability just yet. Sees Wander, rolls in, 5-man Gnar ultimate. It doesn't win them the game, but I'm sure we'll track back if SKT take down the series 3-1. And remember,
Now, they play towards topside. They do see Faker, and the Cocoon's not going to land, though, so can they get anything else? The flash chase, it's Smeb onto his face, looking for a little bit more, and he's not going to go down. Faker, with just a ghost, gets away with it.
He knew they were coming. The second Gorilla charged at him in an empty lane. He did a minor step upwards, forcing the Cocoon to ever so slightly miss this.
As the ulti comes through.
Another 3-6-9 finds death number 4, but the re-engage from Belvet is almost enough, but it is not. Faker in the mid lane, the Unkillable Demon King rebuilds his throne with the skulls of his enemies. A 5-for-1 Dragon after.
JD, he's been involved in 15 of the 18 kills.
Absolute beast for sure. Here's a look at the engage, and Zeus immediately, they go straight for frontline. They knock back the Sejuani, and because of the comp this time around, it's easy for them to finish that out. Faker then goes around the back. Nobody's getting out of here.
It's like Faker from the back, Gumayushi from the left, Ona from the front. They're being flanked when they just shouldn't be. The focus on his face. He knows that this game is his.
Not the death mark. Faker has been out of position because it's very hard to have position. And we hear an ultimate popped and we see a turn.
Yeah, Dredge line coming through. Big
equalizer!
Big shockwave comes through. Faker just absolutely devastates the ranks of KT Roaster. A triple kill for him. Pawn trying to get out with his life, but it just doesn't look very likely. And good God, off the backside of the Baron, SKT blow the game wide open. Hootie, he lands the Dredge line. Pawn dead to rights. Will go down.
They will take too much damage from Baron.
They have to take this Baron down fast. You can see Mandu off the side. He's got Stranglethorns available if he wants to just throw in there for some interference. Faker's looking to maybe try and make a play. He's gone in. He's gone for Cyanide. He wants to try and pop him down. Maybe enough. He gets Cyanide down before the Baron drops. The Baron is so low. It's going to get stolen away by Faker. This is tragic for Fnatic. Peke is going to get dropped there. What sublime play by the Season 3 World Champions.
I told him they got to keep track of the teleport there. Don't respect the teleport from Impact. He turns it into the 4 versus 5 in Baron Pit. Faker here comes up with the plays though. He targets the jungler, takes him down, no more smite, and then he goes back in for the Baron as well. It's pretty good chances for Zed to actually get the Baron as well when there's no smite on the table because he has that passive.
That RNG find the window to take the fight, and now T1 looking like they're unwilling to give this up. Guma still has all summoners, Faker has ulti. Will they try?
A Jinx and a Tahm Kench versus a team of Baron. You've seen this before. The charm flashed away by Gumayushi. Faker looking to get in from the back of the pit. Frozen Tomb available for him. RNG calling T1's bluff. And Faker finds them all. Gumayushi, Carrier, and Faker will not go quietly into the night. Form is temporary. Faker is forever.
Oh my God.
T1 teleport. The 4-second channel time and T1 strike. Wait a second, topside, Zeus under fire!
Zeus caught out, killer instinct in by BOG, collapsing 4 members strong, the hero's entrance.
Oh, Zeus!
Faker joins the fight! Elk with the stopwatch, Faker in the middle of them all, and it seems like death may have arrived, and his name is Faker! He's here for your lives! The rest of T1 begins to collapse, Faker's gonna fall, as he pulls the stopwatch, manages to buy himself a second. Owner here to save his mid laner once again, and Faker still stands! He has ascended! He stands above it all, and he looks hungrily at that world's trophy.
The Unkillable Demon King, unkillable one more time.
Unbelievable once more. How does he keep doing it?
Oh, Lahan,
They don't know.
The guy, he wants to make the play. He's gonna get in that back line, presses his R button. Kuma just dies immediately anyway. And GenG, it looks like they have done it for game number 1. Massive divide though, and a chance here, but so much damage. And Quadra comes down from the side of Faker. And that might just keep this game alive, actually, as Toby is still chasing the Poppy. The knockaway comes through, and Curio will live.
What a play from Faker! He picks up, what, like 1,300 gold in less than a second off of champion kills. Tosses in the Emperor's Divide and does massive damage. They're so patient. That's the ghost right there! Crouching Tiger hitting Faker now on the flank. They chased too deep. He said no. GenG still get a huge win here, but T1 just will not go down in this first game.
And it looks perfect. Zeus finally is flanking ways catch up with him. Guma gets the lead in a second, and they get overexcited. They think they can just chase Lahens and Canyon going in. But a 3-man shuffle. The soldiers do the work. Faker at this point is full build effectively.
Oh my God. He goes back in.
Kill. I'm surprised Bengi got that repel off in time, and after his first death this game, you'd think Bengi would be a little bit nervous about repelling under turrets. Wolf coming in. Double 6, they get the flash from Nagne. Faker comes in. He's got the ult. He's got the kill. Beautiful, beautiful game from SKT.
Dodged that petrifying gaze so beautifully, I almost couldn't see it.
Just getting his back turned looked like.
It was outstanding. That's why I worried about this matchup, is that there's so much mobility. Flash, flashed it expert.
Let's watch this one again. Let's see how Faker does.
Wait
this.
for the animation. Comes now, flashes it.
Wow. Beautiful.
This is Riven mechanics.
Things Faker does.
Not lose Riven mechanics.
And your region that have supported you through thick and thin. And
Ona, very close here.
Pressure on you, Shadowing Strike going wide. Shen tries to dash across the wall, but immediately he's locked up, goes in with the Cataclysm. Gumayushi pops a Feather Storm. Ona looking to re-engage onto Shen down to half HP. Ben gets onto the back line. Gumayushi cleanses away, but Ben has already put him in the dirt. Kevy is next up. BLG find 2, T1 able to back away for the moment, but the TP behind by Ben as he looks for a little bit more. Oh, they go back in. Faker flashes in, and down goes Knight once again when you need someone, when you need anyone to stand up and show just what this game's all about. It's Faker. He finds another T155, and alongside it, the Baron in their eyes.
The hero's entrance was true to its name as Faker in T1's dire moments descends from the sky, and T1 turned the fight in their favor.
And the heal is good in lane, but once you get out, it is very tough not to have the cleanse.
Dave's on the flank.
Dave's on the side. TP coming in, Faker looking to make the play, he gets Ruler! Owner goes in! And again, the combos are clean, the hostile takeover is damn well hostile! T1 looking to leave no survivors alive, 369 admits the entire team will get absolutely nothing! T1 in the clutch are too damn clean!
Baker predicts Ruler's flash. He gets there first. He catches him with the ultimate. It is a clean ace.
The T1 gonna go up to match point. And it's Faker that sets it up. Owner that knocks it down.
Just waiting for that Drake. They're getting a third Mountain Drake. They already got the first Baron. That was huge for them to actually get a bigger goal lead. They're saving the Drake for now. They got two already. Bang is hiding. He's coming.
Bang looking to come in. Here comes your initiation. They're right through.
Oh my God.
Faker's shockwave will find them all. And SKT, with a hell of a response, will take down 4.
They did it. They fought back from a 9,000 gold deficit and won a team fight against all expectations. Rumble could not get the perfect equalizer because in half a second.
Smolder plus a Ziggs. The reason why this is such a good pairing as the arrow goes wide, but Faker's still here.
Faker looking for that flank will seal away the quickness from Onguest. Charm flashes in, finds 2. Equalizer on the back line as well. As Faker is not off this earth. He finds the engage. He finds everything T1 were looking for.
Exceptional play from T1. You think that the play falls short because
a cold sweat, you're like, Faker's behind me.
I know, right? I'm like, even though I only have a mat on the floor, I think he's in the bed. Oh, Faker may be in trouble here. Deathmark tries to clean it up for Ryu. Oh, look at the cleanse, look at the moves. Faker, what was that? Faker with a huge play, the QSS. I can't believe I just saw
he
that.
actually won that duel. I
can't believe that
SK
happened.
Telecom just charges into the KT Bullets base.
Oh, wow. Can you say GG?